believe we are live. So I'll say indeed. And greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends, loved ones, family members, partners in crime, souls living human lives. Thank you for joining me again. Today's stream topic is about it being too good to be true, right? And how all of us have had potentially experiences where something seems too good to be true. Even though today's inspiration for this topic is not exactly very glamorous, I'll share with you nonetheless. Today, I started thinking about eating calories again. It's day 5 of my fast. I feel good. I think I look good. I've lost some of the extra padding I had. My body is eating my fat. And then I'm like, yeah, I've already bought myself some meats, that I have in the fridge. So I have the resources to begin eating again, right? 10 days worth of resources, technically speaking. And then I was like, I want some eggs as well. And then we go down the rabbit hole of finding out what eggs costs at the supermarket, and it's like 120 rand, between 100 rand and 120 rand. So $5 to $6, between $5 and $6 for 30 eggs, right? And that might not sound like that much when you talk about it in dollars, but that's still a fair bit of money in South Africa. So I go online and I search if there is no local farmers in this area that I can buy eggs from directly. Because my mind is like, surely I'm supporting the farmer, personally, and also I might end up saving some money on protein. So I search farmers near me in Hartbeespoort, farmers selling eggs directly. No, 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 no. And then I stumbled upon a bunch of websites, like like at least 4 different ones. And these websites have email addresses, these websites have domains, these websites have WhatsApp numbers, these websites have prices for live chickens, they have prices for baby chicks, they have prices for already egg laying hens, they have prices for eggs at different sizes with different prices. They have prices for cages, even. If you want to like hire them to or buy cages from them, maybe cage is the wrong word. Is it cage? The thing they put the chickens in. Alright, if you want to chicken yourself. So I look at all of this information and they sell eggs for $20 for 360 of them. Right? So the other number, I can drive to the grocery store and buy some eggs number, is $6 for 30. And now I did pay. I've already paid $20 for 360. And now I'm waiting. Now I'm waiting. I'm gonna see if my eggs will arrive. I hope so. I am double hopeful. If my eggs arrive, I'm gonna be absolutely stoked. If they don't, I have I have paid school fees, and I've learned my lesson. But Jeeps, and my mom is a baker, right? So I send her this link as well. I'm like, Mom, look at how cheap they're selling eggs for, because she uses a lot of eggs in her baking, and if she can save something like 2 rand 50, maybe 2 rand, which is like 20 cents per egg, that's a big deal, right? That is a big deal. So I sent her the link, and I've already paid for it. And then she sees the link, and then she goes, "Yeah, that seems too good to be true." and then instantly all of my anxieties flare up. Right. Suddenly I'm like, oh my goodness, is it too good to be true? Because who I am wants to believe the good is true. Alright? But sometimes you get scammed. I hope these are not one of those times. I'm trusting. I'm trusting there's gonna be some guy with a bunch of eggs rocking up right here. And he's gonna give me all of my eggs. And I'm gonna have enough eggs to eat 60 grams of protein every day for a month for $20. That seems like that seems too good to be true. No, I'll get my eggs. I'll get them. They're on their way right now, in fact. I can see it now. I'm not huffing copium. I can see it. I can see them. I'm almost arriving. You know, as I was getting this stuff set up, I went onto all of the websites, right? And I WhatsApped the first person offering eggs, technically at a cheaper price, even than the price I paid, right? Then they didn't reply fast enough for my autism, for my, maybe not autism, for my impatience. So I went into the next website, and then I sent the next WhatsApp number a message, and then they were kind of prompt. They asked me for my details. They asked me what eggs I want. They instantly told me it's gonna be 100 rand, like $5 shipping, on top of the value, right, of the eggs. They sent me their banking details, and then I paid it. And then the other person sent me a message afterwards, like, oh wait, dude, we do have them eggs, you know, we'll send you a quote. And then I received said quote by email. And that email had like VAT numbers for the business and IDs. And technically, again, their eggs are cheaper. They're asking like $15. They're asking like $15 for the exact same value, for the exact same 360 eggs, extra larges. So yeah, I'm hoping, you know, my it's too good to be true, as in, will like not receive my eggs tomorrow or on Monday, and then go to the other person and get scammed as well. Excellent, enormous egg earning. Yeah, exactly, bro. Imagine how much muscles I can build when I break my fast with 20 eggs a day. I'm not gonna eat 20 eggs a day. I'm not gonna eat. I'm not eating 20 eggs a day. It says no to self. I'm gonna do like a split. Get protein from different sources. Rabbit, I think I missed the egg story. The egg story is technically recorded at least. Yeah, you now know. What are you going to do with the eggs before they go bad? I intend on eating them. 20 is a lot, bro. I know. I can handle 10. And I've done that. I've eaten 20 eggs. I have done that. I can do it, but like 10 I can do and still enjoy it, right? Like the times I ate 20 eggs, when you get to like egg 14, egg 15, there's like a part of you that is like, but 10 eggs is fine. 10 eggs is easy peasy. Like believe you me, 10 eggs is still like a whole like mini mountain on a big plate. Rabbit, this bonkers human just bought 300 eggs from someone's website. Don't you call me bonkers? Don't you sell tomato plants through your website? And chili plants, right? Same thing, bro. Same thing. It's the exact same thing. I am trust. No, I'll get my eggs, sweetie. You sound like a bridge troll. I'll get my eggs. I am a bridge troll. I just, oh my goodness, that smells so good. This is jelly bean. No, is it? This is hella jelly. Very sweet, very like candy smelling. I'm one of those that got swapped out. You know, they swapped the baby with a troll, but they had to like matchy me with what my parents look like. So I ended up looking like this, despite being a bridge troll. That's nice. I don't think I could fit 30 dozen eggs in my fridge. They won't be going in the fridge. Maybe some of them have to go in the fridge. I didn't consider this. I'll eat them. They'll get ate. I don't know if you can freeze scrambled eggs. That sounds kind of cursed. I should stop thinking about it. Stop. No, please. No, no. I'm going to laugh my ass off. If they send you. No, no, no. They had. They even. I forgot to mention. They have like sections of fertilized eggs and sections for non fertilized eggs. I specifically got the non-fertilized variety. The fertilized variety is like I think double the price. They're like 600 rand for 360, so like $30. Still not that bad when you put it in dollars. Mojo, I bet they didn't fridge their eggs. Many countries don't. We don't actually fridge our eggs at all. Mel, thanks. There's a farm nearby. I'm going to check it out tomorrow. They have a farm stand too. Yeah, I drive by it all the time. I mean, if you drive by it all the time, why not? Why not support your local farm stands? Yeah, I laugh at the quantity, not the method. It is a little bit ridiculous. Let me show you. Let me show you the photos they sent me. All right, I'm like, oh wait, bro, I want some eggs. And this guy's like, bet, you want to see eggs? You want to see eggs? This is the photos I get. All right. Menses with eggs. Put eggs in big box. Eggs in box. Eggs in box. Eggs stacked on box. Egg versus the boxes they come in. And then like, bro, we got eggers. So we got them eggs. You must get. So it's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be one of those boxes full of eggs. But I support local farmers. I support. Instead of buying like literally, because what they do, at least I believe a lot of them do, they buy eggs from these people, then they package them, they literally wrap them in plastic, and then they put like a slide of paper with their brand in between the plastic and the eggs, and then they sell it to me for 4 times the price. I'm sorry I had to see that. That was just my disrespect for that kind of behavior. What about the cholesterol? Cholesterol is not real, dude. I triggered so many people just now. I'm sorry. Cholesterol is real, but eating eggs and then it affecting your cholesterol isn't real. Don't put that evil on him, Ricky Bobby Duck. That love is true. You can find all kinds of egg storage for large quantities on a homestead YouTube. Ooh, egg bites that you can freeze. What's this now? Egg bites with bacon that you can freeze. Does seem nice. Weirdly enough that you sent me this actually, I was thinking to myself, goodness, at this price for eggs, I should like open a stand and sell some sort of egg-based food item. And maybe these would be it. Like you do realize I'm on day 5 of the fast, right? These look very good to me right now. And they're just egg and, pieces of flesh. But that would be a steal, right? 6 egg bites for 60 rand. Which wouldn't be that much. It would be 6 egg bites for $3, right? And then technically, the input cost would be, let's say 6 eggs, so 6 rand. Let's say the bacon is another 6 rand, so it's 12 rand. Let's say the labor per is like 8 rand. So you're still making like 200% profit. Even at that like relatively, at least in my mind, reasonable price. I gotta go. I'm hungry and I need to do my beauty routine. Oh God, we go. Mercy, brah. If you have to go through a beauty routine, I don't know if anybody out there is gonna be able to handle the magnetism. God makes self more beautiful. Bless you, bro. Enjoy your breakfast. Have a good day. We'll see you again soon. That farm has herbal classes too. Nice. You can grow your own herbs even. Egg drop soup would be good, Mel. That could be it. But egg drop soup takes a long time. You can make egg whites and freeze them. You can all. You can find quantities on Homestead YouTube. What about cholesterol? Next dream. Someone broke into my house and stole my crate of eggs. Remember, and you friends being paranoid about the people stealing my stuff, watching my streams. That would be kind of ironic. I wonder if they admire me. Yes, yeah, I stole this guy's shit and he's okay. He's already okay. No, please. Stop stealing my shit. Please, please. I really like having my stuff be mine. You know, I know it's not. I know it's not, and I'll die, and it will become a part of the earth again. But while I'm here, please let me keep it. Mm-mm-mm. Goodness. That'll definitely do it. I love this. It's an urban farm where you can come and harvest food for yourself and your family in exchange for help with weeding, planting, and watering. It also hosts a slide scale farm stand. That is really cool, actually, Nancy. I really like that idea. You can come weed my garden for food. I'm not sure you like that idea too, Doug. That Mel, like, thank you for that recipe. They're very popular at Starbucks in North America because they're high protein, right, and high in fat, so they'll be satiating, and they're actually good for you. Eggs are pretty good for you. Wonder if I can bring my doggo. I hope so. You just need a blender and a muffin tin, I think. Yeah, I don't have a blender, but I can buy one. I gotta go. I'm hungry. Plus, needs to go. Savage. Fucking duck that. Adwax. You could sell fresh ones. I am bald. It's true. It's true. And then duck that is like Gob's. One of Gob's beauty routines is combing his hair. Savage. I mean, again, right? And I've literally said this to Gabbarigoo as well. There's a part of me that is slightly envious of his bald head because this. Let's see if it's bad right now. It's not that bad right now. This is like a knotted mess. Literally always. Like waking up in the mornings, I look I look like I just, saw a ghost kind of vibe. And then I go through these fractals of like having my hair knotted or it not working along or me worried about a receding hairline or worried about seeing skin in my hair. Like so much bullshit that I'm like, I'll just shave you, bro. I'll just shave my hair. I'll shave you, bro. Like, watch me, dude. And then I think about the fact, and this is literally God's wisdom, that once you shave it, you have to shave it, right? And it becomes a whole new thing. It becomes a different vector, but it's still a vector of self-care and like combing your hair. So yeah, technically, Gavarigoo has a lot to do. My hair is 2 millimeters grown in, and I can't stand how I look. 2 millimeters grown in. So it's like a little bit of hair, right? Exactly. So now it has to be shaved again for it to be what it is. And then I'm gonna be like about that to myself as well. There's no mercy. I need robots. I need micro machine robots that can do things on atom-based fidelity. And then I need a brain-computer interface to interface with said robots, and then I'll be fine. That's all? Yeah, that's fine. I'll have that. One of those, please. Thank you. I was flirting with a woman who dyed her hair and said, I dyed my hair too. But you can't see. It landed pretty well. That is pretty funny. Oh. You could sell fresh ones at a stand in the morning and also take orders for frozen ones. For the egg dishes. That's true. That is true. It might be a little bit expensive for 60 rand if you're doing orders. Maybe like 10 for 60 rand. Hmm. I'm going on the fractal of that it's one egg per thing as well. So you might end up getting more than one thing per egg kind of vibe. So that might still work. That just sounds like a lot of work again. I would maybe like suggest it to my sister. My sister is very handy like that, and could be a good way for her to make money at stands. I would love to host my own festivals, obviously, and then to give my sister the opportunity, to give my mom the opportunity as well to sell rusks. And uh, my sister does baking as well, but I think baking fresh bread for a festival is going to be bigger missions than she might be willing to take on. Mm. Gabi, bald head is meant. I couldn't see you with hair, Gab. No, I couldn't see him either. Shave your head, melt. When I think about shaving my head, I do this to myself. I go, that's what I would look like. Right. Looks fine. Looks fine. But the way I kind of like reason with myself is I'll keep my hair for as long as it lets me. Right. If my hair looks good enough, I'll keep it. But as soon as I reach a point where I feel like I have to like compensate and close holes that I don't want seen, then it's too much, right? Then I'm trying too hard for something that doesn't matter, right? And I think that would be like degrading to me and my self-image. So at that point, I think it's more manly, right? It's more masculine to accept, right? And to shave. That's kind of the way I see it, at least. So it's we'll see kind of thing. Gabi, smooth as silk with their hair jokes. I have a head full of hair when I let it grow, but this season I'm keeping it almost skin tight. How about that? Yep, can't go to the grocery store until baldness is repainted onto my head. There it is. One egg makes two egg bites. Okay, that makes the math make even more sense. See, I can that pretty easily, and would still be able to make a decent amount of profit. Maybe one day. Maybe one of these days it could be done, but not today. I want to see South African chickens. You should get some. No. We had that conversation today as well, me and John, and I was like, bro, chickens stink, especially if you have a lot of them. It's not a good smell, unfortunately. 6 eggs makes a dozen. It's like Brazilian degrees outside the summer. I don't need any extra insulation. I can feel that. For me, it's like a scarf thing. The hotter it gets, I just add more water and more scarf. It's like a Brazilian, not again, dude. The more familiar indigenous chicken breeds in South Africa include the Bosveld chicken, naked necks, and the Ovumbo chicken, as well as Kukuks and Venda chicken. Yeah, I totally didn't know any of that, but I learned as well alongside you. I think I might have heard about Boschveld chickens, but yeah. Duck Dad, Gesundheit, love is true. I just hard boil my eggs and eat them in 3 bites. Yeah, hard boiling eggs. I think maybe if you have one of those auto boilers, right? Those little machines that you put the eggs in. Maybe we should get one of those. That could be a fractal. But like boiling eggs in water, it feels, and maybe I'm lazy, checks out, feels too involved to me. Because then I have to get the water temperature right, and I cannot put too many eggs in it, otherwise the temperature differential swings too much. And then I have to consider that it takes a certain amount of time, and then I have to let them cool down in a certain way, not too fast, not too slow. Do I rinse them underwater or not? And then there is the potential fractal of having done it wrong, where it's either the the shell peels pieces of protein off, right? So my mind is like, this is waste, or the yellow is so runny that I cannot bear to eat it. Like it's, yeah. I just scramble my eggs. I do it in a pot of water. Chickens smell awful. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't think I didn't know chickens are stinky. They just they poop, and they're not very discriminate about where they poop. And if they're kept in cages, that poop builds up. It's great nutrients. It's great fertilizer if you can get it out of there, and you should. But that's also more missions. You have to like move the chickens. You can't just run machinery scraping all of that stuff with the chickens in there. Nachi, drive past the 2 mile long chicken farm on 90-degree day in central Indiana. You will never forget the smell in your brain. I was 10. It still curls my toes. Yeah, I've had experiences like that, unfortunately, myself. And it's not, I want to say it's not that bad. It is bad, right? There are worse smells. There are definitely worse smells. But with that many chickens and that much of it, it's just like the concentration, like the parts per million, and like the consistency of it as well. Like it's always there. It's like, I think that's what makes it so toe curly. And they're loud and they're destructive as heck. I love again. There's a godly little device that looks just like an egg, and you put it in the water with your eggs. Doesn't matter how many eggs. Perfect every time. I have seen those devices. I just do not own one of them. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. 360 chicken eggs. 360 chicken eggs is about 15 ostrich eggs. Ostrich eggs, the more you know. Thank you for that information, Mojo. Sounds more reasonable when you say it's an ostrich egg. I got 15 ostrich eggs worth of eggs. Oh, that sounds reasonable, Mel. Only 15? Yeah. Only 15. It's fine, right? Look, I want one. I'm going to make an egg salad today. Nice. Yeah. Eating at least 2 eggs a day is good for you. Like, scientifically. Researchedly. Tell me about it. Let me give you some information. Can you tell me about the benefits of eating at least 2 eggs a day? I'm heating it up and then I think send. Still listening to me? Eating at least 2 eggs a day can offer several health benefits, for they are rich in nutrient profiles. High protein quality. High quality protein. They're an excellent source of high quality protein, which is essential for muscle repair, growth, and overall body maintenance. Each egg contains about 6 grams of protein. Eggs are rich in various vitamins and minerals necessary for good health. They contain vitamins like A, D, E, B12, riboflavin, as well as minerals like selenium, iodine, and phosphorus. Eggs contain beneficial fats, including omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for health of your heart and for your brain function. One large egg contains about 5 grams of fat, including monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. It's good for your heart health, good for your eye health. The choline in eggs is good for your heart, and the omega-3s for your eyes. There's lutein and zeaxanthin. These are antioxidant found in eggs that can help protect against macular degeneration and cataracts. It's good for brain health, again, because of the choline. It's good for weight management because of the satiety that it gives you. It's high in fats and proteins, so your body takes a while to process that and makes you feel fuller for longer. And then it's good for muscle strength because it has protein in it. Yeah. So, eating eggs. Eating eggs. Here's hoping I get my eggs. Mm-mm-mm. Very fresh. There we go. Nanji, $10 on Amazon. I want to get an ostrich egg so bad. They're not that spectacular. I've had ostrich eggs before. Ostrich eggs are a bucket list item for me. You can get them pretty easily in South Africa. We have a fair bit of ostriches here. Maybe I'll get an emu. My uncle has two emus. They're mean. Yeah, they are. Like all of those big birds are kind of meanish. I hear they're pretty mean, but I like a challenge. I don't think you like that kind of challenge, bro. Like something that pecks you and like rips at your skin. That's not a challenge. That's just obnoxious, right? Like a challenge is like a horse that doesn't want to be ridden, and then you have to like slowly get it used to you, and then eventually you get to ride the horse. That's a challenge. An animal that has a brain the size of a walnut, right? Trying to reason with something like that isn't a challenge. That's just a nightmare. That's right. There's a reason they put them in big cages and they leave them in those cages, and then we eat them. They are aggressive and they are big and they are very fast. Yeah, and they like biting you. They will bite you. They like it. They're like, Swampy. I'm aggressive, not big and fast. Not big and fast for about 40 feet. I'm sure that some emus are nice, but that's not a story that I've heard. Yeah, Mel, you should get an ostrich instead of an EUC. You can ride both, but EUC can't lay eggs. That does sound like quite something. Rocking up to a place with my ostrich. I don't think you would be very popular. I think it would be a novel and people would laugh at it. And then, like, the second time you show up with your ostrich, people are gonna be like, you should stop. You should probably stop doing that, though. Please, can you please stop? Emu, emu, muse, lobsters. I'm gonna pull a card and then say goodbye. Mojo game changer. Ostrich is better than EUC. I can also, but the fractal about the EUC, and technically, I'm capping right now because there are no EUCs that are like that. But this is the EUC that I'll buy when it's available. It has like a 2000 kilowatt battery, which is relatively big. It has a inverter in it that outputs like uh, 240 no 240 volts at like 50 hertz to 60 hertz, right? And then my wheel literally becomes a power source for anything as well, right? Maybe it'll have like 600 watts output. That seems reasonable, right? Pretty small devices can output 600 watts. So then I'll be able to power. I won't be able to power a kettle, but I'll be able to power like a whole like TV. I'll be able to keep my computer running for technically, if it's fully charged, like close to 2.5 hours, right? And then I can ride that vehicle as well. Like imagining the fractal of plugging my computer into my ostrich, I think is way more cursed in comparison. Ostrich jockey. Ostrich Jockeys is an excellent name for a punk band. Oh, love is true. Be careful where you plug your phone charger into an ostrich. There it is. Yes. I wonder if you were on that fractal with me as well. Well, shit, now I've got to go down and make eggs because you all won't stop talking about eggs. If it was smaller. Yeah. Yeah. Me demonstrating the dangers of talking about food. Suddenly comment disappears. Project the exact card that you want to see onto this deck, and then miraculously I'll stop on that exact one. This one, never event for sure. Hmm. Healing waters. Healing waters. To be healed by the waters. 51. Healing waters. Sir, please get the plug out of my feathery. Alrighty. Flow, cleansing, and healing. I've been doing a fast. I feel it's been cleansing and healing for the most part. The flow of this legendary waterfall cascades over 7 pools, recognized as a place of restorative energies. These 7 pools were used to cleanse and heal wounded warriors in old Hawaii. The multi-circular geometry of the flower of life is subtly embedded in the rocks surrounding the falls. Out of this configuration, 7 spheres are revealed. Merging the flow of cleansing water with these 7 rainbow chakra spheres provides an opportunity to balance the etheric body as well as that of the 3-dimensional world. This body, this card, counsels you to acknowledge the innate ability you already have to heal yourself and to realize that as you progress towards personal well-being, you will be able to cleanse all manner of unwanted energies from heart and mind. As you stand beneath your shower, visualize the flow as cleansing and rejuvenating your body, mind, and spirit. As you observe the flow of water in rivers, oceans, or waterfalls, envision healing energies. In doing so, you not only support your own healing, but you also facilitate healing the heart and mind of our collective consciousness. Each movement towards personal wholeness acts also upon the whole of reality. Each decision to choose wellness over injury heals also the body of our planet. Yeah. Love is true. Love is true. What a time to be alive. Now all I can think of is Linda's song from Bob's Burgers. Shoot an egg roll from your egg hole. I'm so regretting reading that sentence out loud. Now everyone is thinking about making an egg dish today. I hope you do. I hope you do. I'm sure it'll be good for you. I'll probably do a quiche at some point today. Why not a frittata? It would also be nice. Perhaps emus are as aggressive as they are because they remember being an apex species. Think they're big enough to be one again. Yeah. Just big enough to be assholes. Sam, how dare you think they aren't apex anymore? I mean, if you had to go and ask the Australians, I think it's pretty clear that the emus are the apex predators. Shots fired. I'm firing shots. I'm firing from the hip. They're cheap shots. Can you please write me a goodbye message about embracing things, even if they might be too good to be true? Man, if I say goodbye message, it doesn't understand. I'll read the goodbye message as well. I hit the button twice. Hi, Twitches, there we go. Embrace the beauty life presents, even if it seems too good to be true. Trust the moments of joy and wonder, for they bring light to our journey. Open your heart, let go of doubt, and cherish the magic around you. And while you do, I hope you have the mostest delightful day every. I wholeheartedly love you all marvelously, profoundly, with how luminous the joy you enchant unto me. It staggers me tenderly, dazzlingly even, overwhelmingly. It does to me, and I hope it does to you too. All of you, so inspiring, compassionate and uplifting, thoughtful and understanding, amazing, kind, radiant, extraordinary, friends who embrace the magic, even if it seems too good to be true. I thank you. I thank you for joining me again, friends. Sam, how do you think? I refresh. There we go. I am Thumbs and have access to prawn. Anything that doesn't meet those two things is beneath me. I am scrambling an egg with a little cheese and some sliced turkey. That does sound nice. Can you please write me a goodbye message including as many facts about eggs as you can? Please write me a goodbye message, adding as many facts about eggs as you can. As we part ways, let's reflect on the simple yet incredible egg. Did you know eggs are a great source of protein and contain essential nutrients like B12, D, and choline? One egg has about 6 grams of protein. The color of an eggshell doesn't affect its nutritional value. It varies due to the breed of the hen. And eggs can be boiled, scrambled, fried, or baked, just showcasing their versatility. Remember, eggs are a symbol of new beginnings and potential. If you forgot, embrace your potential just like an egg, waiting to be hatched, waiting to be turned into a frittata, waiting to be turned into scramble. Love is true. I can pat my belly and rub my head at the same time. Does that count as apex quality? Yes. Yes. The fact that you can use language makes you apex. At least that's what I believe. The fact that you can not only use language in your brain as a speaker, but you can do this on a slab of glass that represent letters, that represent sounds, and then I can absorb said things that you had in your brain that you turned into finger taps that was meaning. That's what makes you Apex Predator. Ola, yes. Don't do it. I was just messing with you. Oh gosh, egg, here it comes. I have access to AI, dude. I can do ridiculous stuff. Love is true. Thank you, friends, for joining me. I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Love you.